Hello. Welcome. Just checking the camera. Sorry, the delay in my speaking. So this is Lorraine again. Thank you for bobbing by. And it's just going to be a quick video, and I'm just going to do a quick flip through of this little journal that I've made. It's a vintage theme journal. I've used kits from, or parts of kits from Artymaze. I've used some antique paperie, digitals, and some ephemera bits from Happiness in Crafting. The journal is fabric covered. It's covered in this linen-y cotton fabric. The closure is just a length of the fabric that just is wound around. I've ordered a crocodile, and I was hoping that was going to be here today to do a closure. It hasn't come, so it's just going to be this length of fabric as the closure. So on the front cover is some cardstock with a topper, a digital topper from, I think this is Artymaze. Some of Artymaze's words that I've just used there at the top, and here at the bottom I've used some pink cardstock and this doily, heart-shaped doily thing, and I've put it on top of some eyelash trim that I've dyed, and used this little embellishment on the top of it. So that's the front. The back I've left plain. I haven't put anything on the back. The journal itself measures 16 centimetres by 21 centimetres. That's about 6 1/4 and 8 1/4 inches. It's got one signature that's stitched in using a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and it's got 56 pages front and back. So I'm just going to quickly go through it. So the inside front cover has got this little tuck spot here that I've made. You open the ribbon and actually the whole thing pulls out, and you've a triple journaling space there, and tuck spot in one. So I'm not going to be fussed about fastening things up and putting things back in the right place, because I want to get through the video quickly. Antique paperie, digital paper there, just stenciled on the back, and there's some cotton lace trim on the edge of there. On this page I've used some cotton lace and made a pocket from it, and inside the pocket is a tag from Artymaze's new kit, Vintage Days I think it's called, and I've just collaged a couple more bits on top of it and put one of the page turners on there as a tag top, and then 2 small tags from Artymaze's kit, and I've just, on top of those, I've put some crochet lace trim and some embroidery thread. Here's a vintage lady from Artymaze, and I've decorated that with some pearls, and inside is a tag left blank for journaling in there. This is coffee dyed paper that's been spritzed with a well diluted red food colouring. I love the effect you get from that paper. And here's a postcard envelope from Artymaze's kit, and inside I've put just some journaling paper inside that's been stamped. So, and at the back I've clipped it in with a paper clip just to keep it in place, and at the back there's a tuck spot, and again one of Artymaze's large tags, and I've just put one of the page turners as a topper on there. Some digital music paper, Here I've made a pocket, but it's over some stenciled paper, and this is a glassine bag, so it's got that lovely crinkle noise, and I've decorated it with cotton lace trim and a little flower detail there. I've collaged one of Artymaze's little tags from a kit there. These I printed 2 to a page, so it reduces the size of it, so that I've got some different sizes as well. And inside the pocket are 2 of the tags. One I've left plain, and this one I've just attached some sari ribbon and a little bit of crochet trim. Some more of the coffee stained and spritzed paper. Plenty of journaling space. I've left quite a lot of the pages blank. Here's one of the little pockets from Artymaze's kit, and just clipped into there a couple of tags, the vintage tags from her kit. And inside is a journal card and a tag that I've just put some crocheted lace trim on the top for handles. Again, some more antique papery paper, stenciled on the back, and again the crocheted lace trim. This flip out envelope is one of Judy Sanderson's designs. She did this in a journal that she gave to me, and so I've copied it and used it. So this is the front of an envelope from Artymaze's kit, and I've just put on here this little tag that's made it into a pocket. There's some ephemera inside of this pocket. You open up the envelope, I don't know if I'm in shot there, you open up the envelope, there's a postcard in there, you flip that open, there's a little pocket with some digital images and ephemera. Here collaged on is just an old photo with some dark up trim. Here's a banner from Artymaze, and just tucked behind is a large ticket. Another tuck spot here, and it's just got a digital image in there. So lots of little spaces in there, and your page then is still blank for journaling on. The flap of the envelope is just on the other side, and it creates a tuck spot, and behind the tuck spot is one of Artymaze's journaling note cards. Some vintage ephemera that I've printed off. Here is a belly band, and behind the belly band is just some journaling paper that I've stamped on top. There's a library ticket here that's formed a pocket, and here we have a little a banner from the kit, from Artymaze's kit. I'm just going to unclip that so that I can show you. Once you open the belly band, I've turned that belly band into a little notebook, so there's lots and lots of space in that little stash there. That back in. So lots of journaling space just on that one page. Some more antique papery paper, stenciled and stamped. Here I've just made a little cluster, and it's a tuck spot behind it. I've just used up scraps. There are some videos that I did on using up these scraps, and this is one of the projects that I did. And behind it is tag. It's a double tag, so that you can open it and you've got all that journal space behind it. And all I've done, I've just collaged some extra little pieces onto there. Here is a tiny envelope from the Vintage Days kit, and I've just put on a little love label there, and inside is one of the vintage banners that can be used for journaling, and a journal card that comes from the kit. There's some stamping on that page. I don't know if you can see it, it's only faint. I didn't want to do too much of it. The centre signature I've just stamped on there, so there's plenty of journaling space there. I've left the strings because some people like to attach something to it, otherwise you can just cut it out. Here I've made a pocket out of a scrap from, I think this is the Bee Garden journal, and it was just left over, so I've turned it into a little pocket. I've put on a little tab, a memories tab, and inside is a postcard from Artymaze and a piece of ephemera from the Vintage Days kit. Here again from scraps I've just made a little tag thing, and I've put it at the top of the page so it's formed a little tuck spot, and again behind there is a journal card and stenciling again on the page. Antique paperie. Here I've just put a little cluster on what was quite a plain page. So I've just used bits again from the Vintage Days kit, and underneath it I've put some eyelash trim that I've dyed using alcohol pens. And here is a double pocket, there's a large tuck there that I've put a postcard behind. Here's a tiny envelope, and inside of there is a tag that I've collaged some extra pieces onto, and one of the digital images from the kit, and it says journey on there. Some more stenciling, another pocket from the kit, and on here I've put this ribbon trim and a paper flower with pearl trim, and inside there is a piece of ephemera and a digital image from Artymaze's kit. More journal spaces, more stenciling, more lace trim. Here there is a video that on the use up your scraps that I was using. It was an advertising fold out thing, and I made it to a certain point and didn't decorate it because I didn't know where I was going to use it. Well, I've used it here in this journal, so I've glued it in but left a space behind, so there's a tuck spot behind there with a tag and some eyelash trim on there. On the front I've used a piece of ephemera and made it into a pocket, and there's 2 vintage tickets inside of that pocket. It opens up, and there you have 3 pockets. I've used vellum for the pockets on the inside. These hearts come from Happiness in Crafting. They were a freebie that GK gave to people who are on our Facebook group. Another generous lady. And in this pocket is a digital image, a vintage lady, a banner for journaling, and another piece of ephemera for journaling. And the same in each pocket. Obviously different images, but the same things. And here, 3 pieces inside there. So there's lots and lots of little spaces, tuck spots, and lots of places for your journaling. Here is, this was just a piece of cardstock that I had left over, and I just collaged it, stamped it and collaged it, attached this image of the lady. I've fussy cut around her and put it on top, and attached some lace trim there, and it's a pocket, and inside the pocket is a tag that I've put on the front of it, one of the vintage tickets, and again some eyelash trim on the top there. This page has the cotton lace trim on it, some more stamping, some stenciling, and this is the back cover. I've used up some cardstock that I had in my stash and made a large pocket. Inside of the large pocket is one of the journal note cards but there's lots of space for lots of other things to go in there. And this is a tag that I made. It was just like a piece of cardstock left over, so I turned it into a tag. I've layered up some digital paper, some eyelash trim, a piece of ephemera and a sewn on button on that tag, and I just thought it looked nice clipped on there. So that's the Timeless Memories journal. This will be going into my Etsy store if anybody's interested in bobbing along and taking a look. The link is in the description box below. So thank you for watching, and I hope that it's given you some ideas and a little bit of inspiration. So goodbye, enjoy the rest of your day.